Dwabo Jumeje so na amayo sembre na yedu so no dia broni be kan say political grounds na yebesi nkunya na ya kire ya dwene ato adwene se de be ya bibibia ye wo krom ha no efa amayo sem no ebe koso a ejina na akonanim e de aboa timemfo especially nti na minsa company for mienu a meni omu ebe twetwe nkomo eye Mr. Solomon Owusu or your communication member at the Movement for Change, senior communication member at the Movement for Change, and Ira Kweku Edu Jemfi, our political activist, and also Abekansa, a punitia, you know, a betution common. Penny for Mama Kwaba.
Yeah, correct.
Na solo Bibia Boko
nyamia na fema dia wie na
Akufo Adoni ba omiame mu fon tantai na ma me baba ohwe wie mu sa o say daddy, why did you give birth to me on this land? Na say na me baby ase me say me ba ya me na duma bebia ana odi ehye mpanifo bi nsa etuti anye yi Akufo Adoni abeto no ana wase wa brabo but me mane how Urala nchemante babi you frisa wonyeni mo ene jinkora ni kura nguse papa na wani uraba wunya omo aboni
entina wa she yellow
ene ne yellow ni di
because me hu sad
I say me atro say history will be made yanto aba ne wie memenda no
o kire say the Benin model ni bi betimi
o ebesi ogana makacho say be ayekoto yi independent candidate be president NDC be majority MPP be minority yewie. That is the only model ever Ghana.
Mama mbisa unia Kweku Edu Jemfi so na me mana kwala. Kweku bibia boko de.
Nya credit. The why ni nya credit. Ni baby ako.
Na uhuni ma sen so far no enne obi bia de ne campaign no very obi a rap two major political parties in na indicate say omo rap omo campaigns no NDC e was Zurich Park e was Madina sanso na the MPP so e was Legon park ne wo stadium ni opposite ho no ni nyina nkemfo ano campaigns nyina wo hun sen
dog the politicians be kan kire Ghana for bia no me sure say ene omo be wrap it up. But the dimu akotene pa na say we need change. What I say? I was say aban we oko na aban foforo eba. Ne fapem nyina na say yehia accountable. There must be an accountability. Oman bia accountability enimu no. Obi aye de ope. Enunti ene hu behia say Ghana for be ma MPP for akọ. Near John Dramani Mahama Aba. Na obia wafo man sika. Obia wafo man kwambone so enya ne hu bia no. Obeba bebu akonta. What I say? So the message is simple. The message is change. The message is hwa sitinem na hwa brabom na to aba. Hwe e-levy na to aba. Hwe COVID levy na to aba. Hwe emission tax, betting tax. VAT ye free 2.5 ko 15%, 12.5 ko 15%. Na to aba. Hwe wonana wo ofa bia ode nisika koto government bond enei wabubu akadema onye sika ntaduro emfa nhwe ne ho aban afa nisika na fa to aba. Hwe nam 1 ojiji amanfo sika aban de nsa to se sika no so ama omusika kam ebi eyare gudem no munya ayarehwe na fato aba hwe papa kwasi ndum ne banks a ya gu no ya fa kwanbone so agu bank no ama amanfo sika mofo akotena fie omunya dwumanye na fato aba. What did I mention? I say there's a lot of things aban we di aya Ghana for also mbebu ho akonta. The message is very simple. We are building a country. And they will build it Maya. It must be inclusive. What I say? But then, what we see in this administration is vindictiveness. In Yimu, where we are yem protect no we ni afa yem gu na dwuma and ye de sa chekere oman na enye yi me hu 1992 a lot of that but if 2000 everybody ye nyina ye hu ye amamu a yewura John yewura kofo ebebu ye ewo mu say na neoma bi ye but by and large Ghanaians benefited at the end of the day if ho yewura tamels ba ye nyina ye ni yewura John Mahama ba ye nso ye hu ye ekufo adudie die enye kra
be all the free SHS aba
free SHS no
planting for food and jobs or the aba
free SHS no ete se wakokrom no akoto awudura beku uma tantan because implementation the idea is fantastic. Nobody will write off free SHS. The idea is good but the implementation is bad, extremely bad. Amaya nkwala no omu ko school 1 month no abetre fie 3 months sabi maame ne papa sori a omoja nkwala ho ko adwuma obeba no na obaba no obi afa kwan boni bi so no aye ne basabasa mesi mia me de mani krotwi amansa odu poku ase a nkwala na ba classes ho enioma odi wani hu na nya fine who dem meche. That is not how I yenye course secondary school. It is a who introduce you a policy. Let the policy align with the traditions of our school your friend is saying structure no. Yenina ye ko school no. Ye was first year, second years and third year. Yenina ye ko ye makwanya yenina ya makwan. Sa na ye no. This free SHS by ye dog. Tama ya kwa secondary school ni o intako ho meba.
Yes.
Ni eni intako. Enkwala ya muko intako ni bi. Free SHS fu yo muni ma de friend intako. But you see enye academics nkwa ni nipa de ye. Football obi nkan kire me okrom ha. Somebody should tell me the whole country. Is anybody richer than Cristiano Ronaldo? Obi was catching no. Even your local players Mark Elesian Money Steven Appiah emu. Sabi eye ball and e do makodru ba bi omodu no. Enti I was say you developing kwala no talent at all levels. Anya si e jan kwala so omunko sua borofo, omunko ka borofo, no omumre fie. Chinese children are developing their kids to be practical, to be able to produce. Yeah there enkola no kosua brofo no ma betenafi
nyentro mo introduce STEM.
At the end of the day, how many people will have access to STEM? At the end of the day, akora no betenafi a owie school no betenafi a the only option say obehye mini skirt no aso camera si no so TikTok. You know what I'm talking about. Young man omu secondary school, a lot of them omu we are TikTok. How na okopeska. But is that the way to go? We appreciate whoever introduced free SHS, which is Don Dramani Mahama in 2015. Introduced free SHS progressively.
Oh, top.
What I say?
President Mills Group.
I am not interested in the wholesale agenda of the MPP. NAPCO, any wholesale.
Yes.
Everybody should come. Oh, we are giving employment, wholesale. At the end of the day, where is NAPCO? Where are the people? So, abide with any policies, planting for food and jobs. Can you tell me today that we are sufficient when it comes to food in this country? Our mothers are in the market. You know how much tomatoes cost, onions and other things. We are not sufficient when it comes to food. How much did we invest into free planting for food and jobs?
2.38 billion.
And where are the results? Many woka say yenuanu mo Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Touare yazo wa si factory, tomato factory. Ye adwuma e be produce e be kakra no na Burkina Faso e supply the whole of Africa tin tomatoes. That is the kind of industrialization that we are looking for. Practicable, evidence-based industrialization. Debia Mibusa say, one district, one factory. Is there a product in the market? Ubetimi edibia bao set you so ha. Edi abedi adanse a kire me say these products 1 2 3 4 5 products ewo adwaman so a Ghana for to use ofie na ye one district one factory and it produces our product apart from a kumfi juice which is even no more in the market. A kumfi juice is no more in the market. Can you tell me one product a buying way factory one district one factory no at the aba market ye nyina be di adanse say oh saa de we ne ye import free China na na dodan kwa kufu ado ne ba umi ada Roma one district one factory nti ti say ye importing free China biem ye produce wo krom ha. Then I will believe there's one district one factory.
Okay. Maunya be man so kakakra. Mami busa na fa fanto be bi ofi be. Motu. Anamuda so
yeah too far. Yeah very say.
Na mo final rally mo ye wo ana mo nya rally.
Omo na enya mo. Omo na enya musika. Botene. Ana omo di nipa kwa kogu baabi. Omo ango follow. Can you imagine? E groma pa ye policy ye nyansa jeda ni mo. Enkofo na wa che omo awie no. Wo sa akwa akobabo mo e wo baabi. Na wa sa aka won se ma che na nkofo omo ho dada. So what's the need in spending money? On the contrary, Urala Nchebante ebe come back to Efie. Efie ni mfa. Asante Mantem.
Hey.
NDC the MPP so mo mpe Asante Mantem vote. To mo final rally baby here mo pa vote no mpe no. Eye Greater Accra. Na hwe baby omo ko no. Baby here mo pa ye from East Legon e kwa kosi Madina. Ba ko ye no Legon, ba ko ye no Madina. And you say you the problem because you say you have Ghana electoral data now. Vote no the one hour sentimentum. To Roland Chemante and Obewa sentimentum wa kofi ni fi yakoche busuafo say ni busuafo na ye no makodi nkomo say ofa na be you. Na say wo na say wo ofa bi wo ballot no so e wo ho a na say mo madwini mo no o mbeja mo ofa ho so mo nto aba ma no wa beto ma mo a na munya amode kwa sanye ba umi aka cheso de kwa walwale a yebe enunti apart from say oral and chebate we more competent than obia or ballot no so no obey the last engagement to Ashanti region yebe ko fie fi now you see my name in yakwaku ya say whatever it takes or sense saba exercise dim puntu ebeba not just exercise from one group of criminals to another group of criminals there and they say because so control ja quantity and then ya nye kra enke e wo sense bia no aye be ye no edim puntu eneba no ka bibi say ne kwada yi hookups TikTok anomoye obi say abayo bia nka na this your pet na brabo pa ne say no be but adwumani free SHS ya ye nuanom dia aye Bible no pa wi anwure a omomanya so enkwa didi though it's captured in our constitution say also aban bia me free SHS e mebunu ni wie school na enfa no moko and the mebunu wie a mother ne betting professors and that ben enra meti baby na say na
so mother ni
betting professors ye produce betting professors kuma we will baby say na menim say Real Madrid ne Atletico Bilbao e bo match we ye meet me but 2 houses away them say yes I be on bobo jiska na boys ni wofu ah te me we me kwa da ka me kwa ko ye campaign say chale na me duro boys say ya wa da na me de chale bosu ade na go yo some Mbappe no heye pa na say ah na wo te Ghana Mbappe wo Spain bobo wo ya
but Solomon Joa no for a government to see say there's so much revenue in a particular sector or taxia obenye sika to tax betting, it tells you that a lot of our youth are into that industry.
Exactly.
And you know why?
And it's very dangerous.
No, but do you know why I disagree with say two parties is on be betting tax in the floor. In all sincerity. Ya hwe ya young mebunu kra ebe suansa na dwuma bio. Because
before we read this uncommon.
No, so serious, but you come any penny. Like take it for me. You will cook it. Oh, yeah.
Now who penny?
Na me penny am here no me.
Enujum, na nujum.
Yet Tiana will be a war shambra, Lydia Lassan, walk on the queue. I watch him social rights and more, and some police won't go there. Now, police for Soja, Omar said, you know, and yeah, then you know, my body. Why?
So look at say okoche emu
papa ba ko okodi bie e na edi ho adanse chere se ni yem afade yem sa Lydia wono shemra wo na die twa me suru mu kura ni atwa na wo ne se ye che no no o se no ni ho kura won te sase
oh yate
ya de video no kura che no wo se no ni ho na we nya osika wo wia ono a ye hu ya che no filifi gadochi na okwa akoshemra ntimika se penini kromu a se o maya penifo wa ye serious a and immediately the nomination ye be withdraw because one of the duties of a member of parliament is say obedin the correct at all times
and you uphold the laws
such as say na obi a blatantly o din trachero e be ye den wo parliament o tue di no trachero and it penini obeko or your board so somebody ama a special prosecutor or you because of say enkosiaga oh my ya banana republic and about here by am so di nyanshi atushi national service most are going nyanshi yes party na
yes party I don't think yes party
okay
well it's 10 days na aso na 10 days na so ba be pam ya no na
Obasan ko renew Janshi.
Satana and oh, one the entire Ghana for mo pam. Sa ban we say mo anyi na baomiane na nado amfiri so a sa national service ya asem kakraka we no emma bonten. Sa one we involved no ye wan bi ma ye internal election. Say you must be sha rural and chamanta da pa no. How to be ko jabe bi no maka rural and chamanta say yin se mu adin. On Shankofo, boys in about would jai kemu mom. Hey, no beer or mining in any Naketia Wodye. Eh? Sir politics super so who be a comfort. Obia or better say, go for Bundisa or you no on yet or your mine. I didn't know ye or qua we been 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Now Busa wants a sescano if we a contract a ye inflity. She cows a get it quiet yakwan ye suku your hospital no. Onyo nkoko ya man 1,000 na nyaji onum se answer of 1,000 ono about $100 million shenim pass isani pass almen trosom omutwa Oraland Chemanchada pa but Oraland Chemanchi believe say oman edu sika show sa faje oman adwuma eno ni nyamesom oma de bi on betra na radie no se wa nya ma wunua wa ma obi a woni bie amayo de fo no wa nya nyame adwuma and ana masa abai NPP fo ni abremua wo mo pese your friend say e kai omunkwa na nkomotumi awi abai mu na nka omo de aba na masa nso ate se omo ne nam omo fo soldiers no nyom na beka chese afrafranto mu ni ye ni life fan beyond 2
weeks na mo wu
enra me wo so omo e che omo platform so se okoni wadi biase a enipa 5,000 free Afro-Frantoni. So there's 5,000 the cousins your team movement in one. So for more purchase nipa 4 million they free Afro-Frantoni. Hey, now before just moon be a numbers random say that you see
no credit.
No, the anoma yen in the yaji numbers in. In fact, your campaign no a move a year ama your journey to win power no a be close Abraham go for Iraq for ne ora hakman be mo be kaseti ora lanchamati. And one of we campaign ye campaign no
that o ka so mo kaseti a ora chematia o mo kire o madwene e ya sembusa na sentreni ni busa na mampani dada kofo e kire na dwene se ono de o feel say mpanifo a o mo de o mo ho asi ho nyina se wo ye nto o mo so aba mefa benjwa no o feel say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia e better than all of them
into o ka sa asem no ya na sentimentum so papa wa ni no kre ye nyina ye kwala so to mase esanse asem no kan no akwada ya wo no foforo kra nim se ora Baumia ne yere be ka kire se o ye economic risk inflation ni exchange rate ni bibia obama na abafom ama ho asetena mu aye jojo amai e na me no ka sei doctor wani age ene obi hu sa branch bi e bobi na rent abi da no ntimi o na onye ska kra ko tua rent na electricity bill de meter bia by friend nuri rade te se muzemboto
wo de dundumu fie nneoma nyina
so abetua 120
still a be running
ma maybe wo jache pram so wo se ne dem o fan oso no once a year chance ho no nwia wo ne ade nti le bill by 12,000 Ghana cedis e kwase o me wo de table o kan o live radio Asanti mantemo na wo mo dia bere so go nya say 65% as 70%. 85%. So me free wiem na ba.
Target 85.
Because na pona no ho efe. Na pona okasa santima ye nyina nda. Ya wo visa santima no ye ne abusua na wo ana. Wo ye sanjini se wan. Ye kufo kra o se janta no na mo da bia no pa wi nwure kwa ma ne say ene kwa mo wi nka ho. Na memo futantan ya ba omi akra ye woni constituency Asante Mantem. Look, Asante region, they tion be lusu massively. Me catch and they play far. To kwatra ho ye santini. Me matena my campaign was Asante result I am mofrad 1992 and ye posters my MPP. Campaign near ya na se wonya kan ye to abam. Take it from me. Eje wura nkokrofo ni tirim ewura mbere wafo ni tirim enkwada na na di 10 years ni na ba be 40 years 50 years ewo mu tirim uwo siram kwa de yempese be hwe wanim even a quarter ko tie de omdi elimane o se abe we de abe be di that has been the campaign there MPP campaign yeso nya na omdi wura yemu wonya kan ye to abamo ana ye didimu a na de ba omia ofri atuma ngo biaja na so ofri mo so anu da BTMP bi horo okwa boys ne say na say na no atente na de ye adwuma mo se yanto aba mo bi onye kani edi yanko ballot no so yanko he kani e wo so yanto aba ma no edu te se wuntumi ene ambibifo ebo alansobo a because omo call from no e for na catch am say last year message last 4 years ne since 92 the ma catch no ene ne be ya adwuma de be ya adwuma ne se raba omi ankan ho firito
nti mo wo areshebu se bibia be koyi for the frafanto
ye wini na yes Ghana na bona ha na kwakoche akronfo yi ala not cabinet wonim contract bia na yi a omo esa wonim obi a wawie sika no wom afi na akopo obi akwakoye expedition fishing expedition
hono so na nkofo dodo na de bomb so
part of the fantastic
ye kenyina Ghana ye de nkoma wudie nyina no nkofo ka say Yobra Alan was part no integral for a cabinet minister
when you say part of the government here otie ayona
odiwa no si
ayona to abama abano
government for the people
that's number one. Number 2 ya mete wo mo e kasa no a say NDC ni na e kasa catch say ni pa say ye parliament aye 137 Article 81(3) or 2 no catch say aban to me nkomo bisia bia bra enfa parliament ejenyo mo de ko sign say omugoji say asika fun tantan sa no ejiba na waka say aba wo de enfa de say cabinet no okoye no we adwuma am making case and indeed ya say also swear oath of secrecy ejenyo ma bebre ho ala won to nka said to kwa okun cabinet members so be di do kra mo ho a engeyi obi a akofa 1 district 1 factory aba that first year 2017 ya man zero budget for that na ya yikura free na said ya akoma gift to hini krodu second year no man kokwasa ala nkokun ya omu se me ko 1 district 1 factory secretariat and me project ko your friends a boat and that me ko e na nkofo 13 and the projects akọ emu 12 aye ball float and your friends ba ku plantain chips factory am so be amagana no and am here ma me nim ka say ma me na wudu ba dia wo ye wa hade what you ask an open ya shed tomato dia betra she Ghana boss ye ba be 1 district 1 factory ball float and plantain chips and am go for dia ba na wotia na wani age ansa no rala chemate ekokun ya koji ya o start say all year implementation and cry man less than $500 million Ghana cedis.
Tinukwa say Alan win elections.
Yeah.
Mo wie.
Abawe. Now wouldn't you take chroma ID? What one for chroma na?
Predictions ya ba from posters near the
more
aligned din.
What posters?
Womo bring the cheddar kra ba posting predictions, you know, cheddar crab coming ahead of Alan. And come share who do a benny so
post now and come share a posters here come the deal and come see just a go for abusing your media we are supply SAS of Okuma.
Fancy. Well, everything that solo Owusu communication team member at the Movement for Change and Kweku Edujen Fee political activist Omuna Yatomudi. Now, I mean, kind messages be Hana Yentway on Komo Channel. So, Mami K Papa B, there was say the MPP has demonstrated exceptional performance, fulfilling 85% of its promises despite global economic challenges. Or Kosua anti onso Kasiyantoma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, it is possible. Musa Abatwa and so Ediaba said this election centers on credibility and trust. John Mahama is highlighted as a proven, reliable leader with a track record of consistency and integrity. To also a year campaign, Ediama John Dramani Mahama Suchia. Honorable Julius Deborah. Benjamin Lati from Jamestown, also HI, and say, Omayina, good morning. Ose Kujo Sua, Ose Alan is the best to lead. Ajwa Jiwa say Alan all the way. Hey, now Anthony Mensah say Alan all the way. Afa. And I wish that cry.
Maybe cry, my main campaign, media houses be. Modia my idea na class media nyame be hiramu
that's it
esan se ye multi party democracy say ye pese ye dual party democracy enka ye ma obia nya dey emeka ho bi na media no omafu ani omo mpe oman yenti no omo se da naro ade ne se NDC MPP esa selfish interest take it for me na open ye kura wo so information enye wasade ne se Obeko all the 12 candidates. No had ye, but I mean, give them a listening ear. Profile them. Now you get the best out of the lot, you know. Now you found best woman.
I see.
But I can tell you, Alan, I will more support based than anybody. Alan has done more campaign. Maybe as me who such an energetic, focused, competent person like that. He's so organized. Me care to look me before I follow you in anything. I don't tell me go do a nisika. Before somebody tell me say, doctor, abawe me na be do. You don't tell me intuition. More a calm say won also me do a chi. I bet me akoton me japa dey am do a chi. That's me.
I see.
For me to follow along like this, hey, a good year on for this show.
Ma unu aso nka kakra.
Me nua beka na me nua de so no me be. Me dem akon me jano. Ala de be ya me na me hu amane. Wey. So si so en.
Behu ala fo ni abre go hwe messages here buy still cry flow e basa yin so dia ba kwajo fiagbe ono so say Alan che say obia Alan ade enye hu
enye hu because you say there why you be pain ono na ye de no edi okun anim what you say ejuma na ye yewura John Dramani Mahama ejuma
okay
ono na wo mu experience they say experience is the best teacher sometimes me kase me twen nipa dwene asi enuoma yewura John Dramani Mahama befa akonwa wo if you look at the kind of edifice under his presidency on my way nyanya is so beautiful. Look at how E-Blocks was built. Meaning what E-Blocks are. Call University of Ghana Medical Center. Look at how it was built.
Top notch.
Call a Terminal 3 and see the edifice for yourself. What I say? It tells you someone who has vision. It tells you that the one to develop this country, John Dramani Mahama. Let nobody deceive you, say. Flower pots overhead, you know. John Dramani Mahama and Sanwe Juma. It's part of his projects.
That's true.
Don't let anybody deceive you. Say, Obeche be lamb to overhead. No, John Dramani Mahama ni initiative.
Secure funding.
We secure funding at the toho.
61 over 60.
So don't let anybody delay project for this long, so that Ghanaians will be fit. Say, John Dramani Mahama and initiative those process. What I say? Any Ghanaian minuti. There's no street light in Accra, even the capital city. There's no street light. About 2 weeks ago, I was in Côte d'Ivoire, Abidjan. In the capital city of Abidjan, there's no trotro. There's no articulated tracks and Fakurum. The city is beautiful. Côte d'Ivoire here. About 12 years ago, no Mujina Okono. There was a war. Akufo-Addo is the most useless president ever. The most useless president ever.
No, useless.
This MPP administration, this MPP government is the most incompetent government in the history of this country. Akufo-Addo is the worst president ever. The most useless president ever. Quote me anywhere. CTV is not part of it. Akufo-Addo is the most useless president ever in the history of this country. And such characters would never have the opportunity to lead this country again. The family no free muno. We will resist every attempt. I will tell my children, so Ochinabi so will be free. You people should resist that character.
Okay,
because JB Dankwa did the same thing. He was all over the place reporting Kwame Nkrumah to the Americans.
Okay.
Akufo-Addo Papa be president. Kano Foriata Papa be finance minister. They ran this country down. That is history. And the same way, Kano Foriata and Akufo-Addo, they have run this country down. This country is bankrupt. And that is the more reason why we need an honest president like John Dramani Mahama. John Dramani Mahama kachire Akufo-Addo ne ba umia se, munya tobe na moye no. Na president no undi bida. Because of arrogance, Akufo-Addo ne arrogance. Enti, President Mahama can't say no wentie. You see where we are today. You see where we are today. Don't let anybody deceive you. Mobile money interoperability. There was contract at Bank of Ghana. John Dramani Mahama, I initiate Accra Digital Center. That is the hub of our digital innovation. John Dramani Mahama built it. 900 kilometers of fiber optics was laid. It was John Dramani Mahama. Ask anybody. Obi Obeka Church, Obi Obe build an app, software application. Software application is for university IT people. You can sit in your house and build an application. There's nothing exceptional about it. What makes IT is the physical infrastructure of it, the hardware infrastructure. Me, I'm a network engineer. I don't work with software. I do hardware. Obeshe project, oba me site, oba na me share. Your friend is saying, me shut down who me lay wires. Me that is the core of IT. And now why me we adwuma no ma lay cables na wie na, ma ye server na wie no. Obeba be ye application no. And now wo na wo ye adwuma no.
What soft nko ani over soft npe.
Me a me twitwa form lay cables no. Me na me nim ha ba bia me na port no. Me na me ye adwuma no. Enya wo.
Okay.
So you see the lies and the propaganda. And me ya say Yewra Baumi ama no ho kwan. Mosremi ni
wo so ama no ho kwan.
Okoye den wo shrine. Okoye den wo Philadelphia. It's a haram. Ask every Muslim. Say Muslim ni obekwa kodina asore dem say papa fa won kata so no gu me so.
One mema me no gura ntuma ase.
Haram. Ask every Muslim.
You.
Ask every Muslim. And can't say you. Ask every Muslim. And that is the beginning of dishonesty. That is a leader that we should avoid. Baumia is very dishonest, even to his religion.
Okay.
Sorry now, Okono. But desecrating Islam. oko sran ema ye de doso egu ni kom
ya omo chan
ema ye de nufusu ogu no so
okay ya fancy
ha
ye de besi
so if we don't run away from Bawumia Bawumia is a crone, is a protege of Akufo-Addo, and a vote for Bawumia is another extension of power to Akufo-Addo, Kenoforiata, Gabriel Chiredakon, and Bedi Atuo and his cronies.
All right, well said. Yeah, I mean that was it. Now, what can we? Young Queen, Dr. Tanko Computer of the NDC, National Deputy Director for Elections, and in Komodi, so by him said there was an issue about ballot box sealing. Na omoye in some Koban who Ashanti region. Me sure so what is sense na as a party afafranto anamono 2 year no mo je ne saying because I say definitely I say this year to ballot box anymore. It will not go with just the easy kind of saying see no kwa like that. He disagrees.
Na say we dey we here easy na kra na osenka ebon nsema ematanko. That is what it's supposed to be. Any movement you see be the very there electoral commission as o man no ma kwai say yemfa agents enko polling station. That was the day our man and also say political party and a candidate be a engo see wo your friend say ballot no. So on person me see be on the agent na me de call no so far so say o man ordinarily any political party and a candidate be a enya agent of and your friend say polling station see electoral commission there. But you and I know say ye electoral commission so on ye ni and do ya sure ya ndi better na ye nyina ya gya to say ye see ye na papa and say me see wo ho odie wo ho o kwa ko bia no a ye nyina wo ho betwam die mo twa odie ni ye bie so na enye kro no na be ba tirima ade na wo so bi be ka say sa die we on bene so
and okay story in so na it was say the regional director for the EC had to take instructions from Ira Samuel Teti, who is the deputy vice chairperson.
But the point is that
any Ira bossman.
Idea we na you know. Say obiti issue head office. Now say on election day or ma bogus instructions there will be positive defiance. Take it from me. Idea you say white. Now think cry. What say black. Tete so ni nyansa si
but omune be mo afi the regional director
and make us
afi or allow
no me ba say ade bi on man you don't need to say
because CIA 127 actually
it is so clear but you see abato ya ye koi e nipa ne recruit sa EC your friends district and regional officers so whether you like it or not they owe allegiance to certain groups in authority abeya ye kwa kotoyi you better we ne binom unemployed ne binom so abede employed. That is the situation we have. Sikani bia sikani bia so ni so ba be hia ni ade hia ni so ni so be tena be biotena e di last we ayeko wo mo a omuntumi nda enro me kofa town me yonko bi ton sa Hennessy ne sa hadle kono wo se bi before na beto hadle kono nyina o mo numa amu the doctor they wouldn't get
am I allergic to
because you see no omuni mo faith say you be to abanawie on the 7th no not by the 8th yes president elect oral anchemantia wo ministry we unemployed
so mo ba no the 12 say ni MPP ni piton samani
say oba en nkomodie mu so mo ba mo so ye campaign Julie ya mo ntomayo woni wabusuafo eja consistent boys ne bro but enwo esan say accountability na sheho no nyade kito that's number 1. Number 2 obe sorry on the 7th of January 2025 na uni office bi awoko tata na o producer obekuna mane e go say e na hu mb before after no be pom cho say o
for me to show no so
after obe engage no ho show ti san go for ya mo nti o mo kan say o honorable si from 7 January 2025.
Party communicators.
On the started party communication. Omano demusa. I don't think there is so much at stake. Say, and yet just say you got to about AUB, but because of the way man a politics say we not take so, which we disagree. And according to Roland Timantibem, say in this politics, and a lady to say I got to about we kwaku ye the legitimate contract. Esa say kwaku anto aba ma minti no. Yakọ Jeffrey ni say on the onene yere ne ma enko wiabo. Hwe banks are you good no for no reason. If for that at all, boss bank, Heritage Bank. Let me say it here and now. On the crime you would. Satan number the application cost $250,000.
What did they?
Heritage.
Koji loan.
Hey.
Obodu.
What prepare the year anymore? Oh,
I can't that.
Yeah, because it's like a branch, no more branch, it's like Ghana Lagos. They coming and none. Many of you about where Papa Kusapo. I don't see a real baby. Amano.
Cat disbursement.
I just say, because fear. Me say, oh, my boy points, me partner see, oh, Ebeba, and ye, Ebeba, I feel me that sorry, ya. Men potimentia, you see, Heritage Bank, you go. Huh? Number 237. Oh, sir, baby, on the run one. If you free the team, you don't feed that. A team is arms. And I'm far phone. I'm starting to be friend for MPP. Are you people crazy? Say, oh, a Dumano now. What the governance is here? A buyer said yes, company be a struggle. Be a besonus. Because indirectly, no, a buyer was 25% shares our company BM. You know why? So company new year at the end of the year, or your corporate tax of 25% memoir. Well, dear I am here. At the end of the day, we declare profit I'll be 25%. So it is in your interest. Say companies are better to grow. A buyer was said yeah, and yes, about the good companies.
But Heritage Bank at the time was not, it had nothing to do with
all the time. They catch what, and the owners of the Heritage Bank will not even have this idea. The MPP would not know. Maybe if the target was that they were targeting, and this is why I was a bona fide member of the MPP. Okay, South, me and finance home. But here is me, loan. Besio. Ye ubanka good intino. I'm a man. And go for an anchor, before one adwuma nim nyina no amaso. Na we are man.
Okay, the report on that particular bank, Heritage Bank, was that the owner of the bank is standing trial. So okay,
or time. Let me tell you,
it was clearly about
time.
Yes,
or time.
Clearly about that.
Or time because Obi standing trial. So what?
Yes.
And I mean, a person is innocent until proven guilty.
But now collapsing the bank.
Your time.
That's a level of vindictive.
Oh, just yes. And you say, oh yes, I do. Would you fellow human being? And you decide you here. Now, Okujina Kumwa to Abase. Okako to Amasan, you pa bonifu. May I see them? Look, me who go for a class of people. Or must that be deal of my show? I've been free of the buy. Na yeye na make us asem you. Me sha say cast asem we acho.
Into more vigilance level in this election and me perceive dey in community ni nyina boils down to
vigilance ni nyina say I am ready for any. Yeah, ade na see wo western
most of the special voting tutu here. Na mo agent kura ni.
No more. You see that is what you people don't know. The only one place an agent ni Teshi. Teshi no, and go replace no. Because an upon Liam Kano. Tina say was sending the messages about say your friend is saying ye replace no. But once say as was me obi sending message me more than 500 platforms so. And the message ba na say me ye programmer. By the time I could be a share me who. Till later na nebushua for free no. Around 9 then you could replace no. So what I say.
Okay.
Now There are some district officers of the Electoral Commission, I mean, you saw a video, they want to play some antics with the movement for change. They have to be very careful. Yanya the elected squad, see agent, now MPP for one intimidate you, say, ma movement for no engine hobby. More than we remember, on the 7th.
Movement for Jina Hobby.
Or say, oh, the letter or Roland Jamantia campaign.
Yes.
Or the rapper or Hinin Toa was signed Amobia. No, Master Abba, oh, send Yalan Jamantin aside. What letter out of the man Bivinino? But Mahmoud was on the side. They should try it.
Okay.
Now, Miss Anfen was say, Sabawi, or my printed ballots will be worth him. And it's why we shall be on the last day or two about us at that petrol area. A Fabia Kululu, I would own to me a ring here. If I come one, a bem one pa. Eh? Your banner would be more. Because Dampari police women, I don't trust them. Say, I know over to them on baby. A bem one money, anybody did. Say, did he? That purpose to go. Esan say, the only yes of I am representing for Western and Eastern for special voting. They blew and this okay. Or what can be good? That is the strategy. What can be
vigilant.
Yeah, very vigilant. Yeah.
I mean, this is a perspective on Rashid Tanko computer and Incomodia, and I know I could see Ashanti region.
Mamenda NDC party no. Member Mabaso for the good work that they are doing. The information me pick is that even though printing houses are now printed ballot papers in a way, there are still NDC security mining those places, making sure no activity goes on there, and that is the level of vigilance NDC this time around or more demonstrating to make sure that no printing goes on at those printing houses now. Electoral Commission contracted almost because if we don't keep an eye on this EC, Jane there or by a press release ni we are no akwada ni kunachi o.
Oche Jane Mensa.
Jane Mensa. Or your press release ni we are obakono na ni kunu massage no. They are cano ye wo political party no say obey vigilant. Ye to abani wie no baby a ye de ballot boxes no EcoCC police station wonyina there are still NDC agents monitoring it. I'm telling the police places no say we are monitoring, there are still people there monitoring, making sure say nobody goes there to do anything. And you know, they should know say the eyes of the NDC is on the EC, is on the police. Everything that can influence change in our election beyond NDC and actually. And we are going to do this volunteer work till 10th of December. They shouldn't make a mistake. And I'm happy. So we have the men this time. I know mom call easy no. No, this time around, we are not interested in your tea. You would rather be interested in our tea. I'm telling them. Say, a baby at chum, and in this year, high, and Mamma de almost a can and can. This type of NDC now, echo into 2024 election, in there, we are wide awake. So the Electoral Commission should know, say, we are practicing multi-party democracy. And no neajia tum say ebe. Obia wo interest e wo ballot box nim because the candidate e hu information e wom. Nti ade bia me won interest bia no me wo hu kwan say me protect sa ade no. In the spirit of fairness, in the spirit of credibility, ebeya ma isi say obema kwan ama obi ade ni seal a protecting the interest. Send ebeya at the end of the day, the election results in a bar. We will not have any reason to doubt it. Don't give room for any political party to doubt the final results that will declare who becomes the president 2025. Of which I know, say, John Dramani Mahama. It can't be any other person. It can't be any other person. It can't be any other person because Ghanaians have rejected the MPP. And by extension, the protege, Baumia. Only aid in Nonsamaoka. There's a lady or say Baumia any aid or something.
No, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia aid.
Now, yes, say, then Chum Frinsu, I say the catcher or say, a day. Bomochewa, Jen, about you, one in the corner crana. One in the dasori, or the two, one in the corner, or so any aid away. No, one in the dasori. Oh, no, I mean a Juma from a Juma from one in the dasori, and I'm sure for Ninyanti. I have waited, yes, one in the corner, one in the Toto, and then I have a friend to say, Maninkaza. What do I say? Now, baby, a broken heart will be an and some cow. Fantastic. Baby, a broken heart will be a man. Some cow. What me? And I'm now in the corner, but didn't see and TNA. And some people were Jay Juba. And I'm Mr. Baby, a broken heart will be an and some cow. Okay. Or don't say a son, not to other pa. What do I say? Now, me call man can be there. So, it one and a corn walk who, and one was sign on one auntie, one word Kasubum, and was say, we are incompetent. You don't have mind of your own. And you are making decisions, mouth. You are incompetent in making a decision. You don't have the capacity. Na Ghana ni bi te ho say on say see Baumia kogina e-gate na ontumi MBA e-gate card na o de to ade no so odane no wa bon oh then say no dey bibia ti bi bon asa no dey life. You have to be critical in whatever thing that you do. Ahofe no ni ahode no e too much Baumia ho ye ne de dodo ye bra. More vigilance at the polls, you know. Rashid Tanko computer. Who the way you say we know you smart, but I will leave it to go. I don't know. The person be chew back. What the me about kwano so ha. Eti the American say we are going to me free crime. Na me admo ochina. Sir, oh kwan. Me kon niwa de biase constituency. E ho na me constituency wo. Me ni isifo no. Me pe coffee pa ordinary coffee dey ade amenom. Okay. A free ochina ekosi ne benada dey coffee no menum awu. Because me mom ani no obi aye me bone na ma betana ha beka say electoral commission ewia me. Electoral commission is not intelligent than anybody around them. I'm going to make sure, of course, I'm going to make sure, say, the right thing is done at my constituency. I'm telling you. Now, hey, electoral commission, it will be an insult, an indictment on my credibility. Some easy basaway, Bossman Asari easy way, some way tete easy way, Jane Aduke mensa easy tantan way, or more do pime. It will be an indictment on me. This easy. We near description of the my easy. What can I say? Me winia. I am a vigilance and I'm a winnie. Because some are vigilant. Like they did in 2020, where they couldn't give us the actual results that won Akufo-Addo the presidency. And for which reason Parliament is 137 today. Parliament shouldn't have been 137. Because you lost in Techiman. There was a seat, SAL. They had no representation. And you know SAL is for NDC. So it wouldn't have been 137. We are not going to allow that to happen this time around.
Okay.
And they should take note. Say, parliamentary seat, you declare what EC office one crime. And no, a district. District
collation center.
District collation center. How you be declare MP no? What you say? Until at the end of the day, say NDC now 170 MPs. Now say we say we the old nankre we are banimu amaba umia. Obekwa ko di president na me yahwe. 137 mpo. And na mo hunu mo ho anu. And na yewura Kingsford, Barbin, or Speaker of Parliament. Nyankopon a odeni no. Wa tupuru nim de safana kwetena fi wo be ma akoje
ye hwe last one na fe ye bre no ye sorry so na messages read ye ba na ba ayi ose kujo so a ose Alan will form united government
and the Alan what the Alan by power
say Alan no ye ne wi na o de ya tu ya no kro om say we ni anje no
ma min kan wi ba ko so ha kukubo Steven ose Alan all the way. And Masawood Kumasi Bantima will say His Excellency Dr. Bawumia's commitment to be president for all, regardless of religious and ethnic affiliations, to protect and strengthen the beautiful diversity of our country. The MPP would emerge victorious and will secure a first-round victory and parliamentary majority of 150 seats. Vote na monto so ye campaign gidi pa edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
But Ogunim say enye say we have the best candidate among the rest, which is John Dramani Mahama. Kama support me Nua Solo. But of course we have the best among the rest, which is John Dramani Mahama.
You say John Mahama cry we say Alan the best candidate because in 2013 John Mahama na ngasa and the the rest of the heads of states say WTO Eduman, World Trade Organization Eduman, Royal and Chemati because Udimo. And they have a very close and fine relationship.
Yes.
Have a very close and fine relationship with Mahmoud Bawumia. And you see, Alan is a unifier. Young go for him. Your own panic at Tassishe. Open so Diala, China de Biaonesika, Dinia Funya Fudian, your own penasem. You hear young boys here, or more wanna BC, Essence of Mobala, or on Temo Montino. No Marco, or Mobia, go we are Barisika from your own. Oh, Papa will cry. Oh, Papa will cry.
The Minister for Finance also the Abase, Sir Mintia Sene, a cost of Parliament, and Amma, and Nimumo ding. Ama, in fact, IPP's no agreement, and there was a commitment to be as our binding. To be here.
Benjamin was a Parliament, and in November, October, and start here. You see, I mean, Munina disgrace Islamic religion. May or buy the first move na most will be intro. You didn't see so no come and shako catch you 2 for say projects are coming na o man yin na obabe. Na that day no who any bia otu for the hair no convertiase. Say more better so for almost 8 years. Man ye dwumadi bia wo ye ma anyiri time appointment. The first baby I will bow him point to me. And I'll be many my catch him say project I can me babe. I want to say Aminanta on Kanokre. Aminanta Korean and religion. Etia gayism, trumu. A bra you call parliamentar, ye babe pass say proper sexual family values. Graphic banner headline. Abanji Tuma, it will deny the country some 3 billion from World Bank. Aminanta. Meanwhile, bra your opposition. One now got ASAP. So the ASAP all the beautiful presentation we are seeing on the bay. Abwa, wabekuma zero. Can overrate Beguru, Adia Beguru, I don't know. Now, can overrate after the Mempesa Ghana food will be finished there. No, don't let us make mistake.
Okay.
Walk
appointment for
oral and Chamante, would you win here? I do have a partner, say, what the most was from Namingo for my ministers, you fee. Now, Mengoji Scadamra. Met Jessica quick. She can't show me. I don't see Aminanta. men find ourselves serious. It's as a young worker.
Okay.
Parliament. This parliament they have been working together. The woman said, the minority to me and Yamwa and say, Omegino national and Yoma Enyano, Omebogu. It had an idea pan about the parliament. I went to pass. What do you say? Bill Pia the Quabia, they were able to pass it. A blue almost said that the minority, yeah, if you do voting, I know what I say, yeah, boycott to parliament. Ninya, yes, move by it. Ministerial a nomination vetting. Why don't I say Kenofurata? In fact, only ya already postponing the vetting or by the Sansuman massive endorsement. Ure fisa omo pasu omo na Anita di social because NDC for no ya conform to parliament.
Yeah.
Kojo Rikich eka say on one of the colleagues are bribe. On guys as a so I mean Anta must be playing with our minds. For Christ's sake.
Did you come in
No, no, buy idea. Or no finance minister buy then why? Finance minister will buy then why? So waste of our time, total waste. Now no say
parliament.
No parliament I hear. What movie? Your friend and now say Mumba parliament. Mon go for nanko. Mo am go try say parliament here reconvene no. Mo anko. Now be Supreme Court to the parliament in your hand. Hey, zani here no.
All right.
But the immediate chat to the same. About 2 years more. Movement for change for you. Me that one say me catch him some wedding kunimo already. Na babotire ye the best one after the 7th no. Wo be hu say adwuma mo ye na anye kwa. But about this how they rig it. Timo ye agents there ko various police stations. Aha no say ma mo money ko.
Okay.
Oba who say NDC MPP movement no. Ye ni be ko ya ba. But that is not where they are going to rig. All smaller parties now. And we vote so when in so to be now 10 or be now 20 no and go to coalition center no me akeka MPP no tata when in ho and it wo kokko gina oral anchemante anemu memma wo focus nkwanko ye de gyaye ma wo focus san ko de all the candidates here there gyaye they make sure say at the coalition regional coalition center no it is well captured I don't know here aduma. Yes, I be almost a free. Ngeje no. No me aka APC. So what do you need so? What do you need so da?
I see.
Let's mo. Na enkunimdie ebe de anya de aye pam. Na da Akufo Addo ne ba omia from 7 January ye hu omo TV so bio. Ye hu omo na omo background ha omo ne
Medasi Solo. Medasi Solo. Kweku nso rape ewo sankomodi ya finance minister ni na yi.
Doc
also stand off in our parliament.
They say penny fear because I same be ba na wahwe intentem na no tune ne asi asem no so na siesi nti omampani Akufo Addo what he should have done wako parliament that he knows the standing orders of the house, he knows the procedures of the house. Now Speaker of Parliament make a key statement or said something. At the time he was saying it, he had a quorum to take a decision. So he took that decision. He said, if he want the speaker to do the same thing and reverse it, you have to go and sit down. Go and sit down. Okay? And do business. It doesn't matter who is minority, who is majority. 137, 137. This whole thing, no, even under whatever they call him, he should talk to. He should talk to his party. That look, we need to do business. We need to get these bills passed. Put aside this minority majority thing. Go to the house, do business. What you say? Nobody can tell you that you can't do this. Once we know, say, these things. I was saying, movie motion, you get government. Yes, you get government business done. You understand what I'm saying? So, I wouldn't fight over some of these things. Then, at parliament leadership level, you engage your colleagues. Say, you all know, say, ena yatena just few days to election there unya yatena ha na motena ha and say what you say yes wo banyansafo ye buni be yan kana sem the kind of people now you to me share omonsa no I don't up till now I don't know the reason why to muyi chemensa bonsu e ko fa Freemason boy no you can say
Freemason boy
Winnie Babo boy
ono ba fani
wo so dey no atwi pimpinis
your man atwi pimpinis
wow the ye ne fa ne say obetena akonya kase mu the level of arrogance that is depleting the wisdom in engaging with your brothers on issues that will benefit your party and the country. That is what should be the center. And yes, sir, you Obeka says spiritually, no, ukotna minority seat in so I no me. Say a Freemason for principle. Yen Ghana for your to Obama wodi. Yan to Obama say koye minority ni majority wo ho. Ye to Obama say go and represent us in parliament and speak our voice.
Yeah.
So say aban say opese parliament city no mu ye business. I believe that they know what to do.
Parliament omunya the paper be of God cut for now.
At the end of the day, speaker said on the 16th of December.
16th come go there.
Momra.
You be call you.
I say that time no near to Obana we near declare winner into Obana nyina no win position. Baby a oba better.
E be grandma the next parliament.
What I say? Na me no ya to Obama no ma win area. Me ba parliament abeden. Me lose a me ba be there. All
right, penny from
Mami Damos. Na omo pe e dia pass bill na omo be so omo pass no e just omo be sesa ye num say num bi ko gu parliament
so dey kwa dey be twetwe konya na
ye hwe nim say is the speaker at the release ya ba say on the 16th of December
and na me say nipa no tio 16th ya to aba na wi nipa na lusu oba parliament abepede
wono mu ne ka
you owe it to the people no am do
to aba na tia mi mi wo
people dey arrange to be there
wa say we man enough na wotimi ba betene na wo wie adwuma no
because dia kan adwuma no dia kan nyina no muntumi nye omfa nto na John Dramani Mahama ba no
da bi ba be yes adwuma ni
Bamenda Solomon Owusu
now Alan so no me propose ama no yewura John Dramani Mahama do e ba kan so bia so Ministry of Trade o ye mu say the man obetumi aye eti no o meta ya chi
ya create second
ministry ni ma no
ya create second chamber don dio ora do
ma ministry ni ma no
ya the second chamber
mo dey second chamber
yes omo na be EC bosses, IGP, military officers near Yavajo Mampanisa.
All right, madam, Solomon Owusu, communication team member, senior one at the movement for change. Sasuna Kweku, Edwin Fear, political activist. In Penny and Madam Masepe, Moje Brenna, Mobe Gracie. Mami, kind last two messages. Kukubo Stephen or say Alan John Kweju Chematin is the best to lead. Vote for Alan and bring the stage we want. Bring the change we want. Movement for change. Ghana will rise again.
God will bless.
The same. And Obiso Diaba say Alan. Wabo Alan di bed.
Yeah, from Alan.
I'm saying, okay, Alan. Mami mi birthdays, you know. Mami mi birthdays, na. Sorry, so.
Alan wish him happy birthday.
I'm offer. That's all. Text message number, na mami.
Me the be ma.
Wow, me aso mo catch you.
Miss Barbara Odru. Miss Barbara Odru. Oye former lecturer at the Takrady Technical University. Udina Woda 70th birthday.
Oh, beautiful.
And ya mami. Miss Barbara Odru. Nyamisha. We free. Mami birthday ni wi. O tie me pa. Enti we free. Kako mami ni birthday ni ma no. We free wo ba Nana Ekuya Kunto ho ena ode ma wo. I say happy birthday. Yakopon hira wo. Na unkwanso no ntum na ahonde nso onfama Miss Barbara Odru 70th birthday enti nyame nhyira wo em say de ewo me ha no we nso antivera we eye ene wawoda antivera na we free Irama Ewura Amahona Eba. Or say, happy blessed birthday to my favorite auntie of all times, Auntie Vera. May God bless you abundantly. I love you so much. God bless you. All right. Medamase. Na yes sorry sono. Yes sorry sono. Na me bomo nkae se nyame ya adom a china ye besan yesinkunwa na afi ya wrap it for the week. Going to Saturday, the main election. Now, Echina, you be seeing Kunyawo political grounds in so. You say Malik Adama Ebeba from the NDC and Rex for the J. Frimpong so Ebeba from the NPP. Now, I come also say you to suffer MPP rep and the Jumedi so, but on my associate say along the way, no my associate say won't me my BBS in the quantity. That Obibias say Majibre na money at na ye kwe. Ye di nyumo emu hwam pa na eja okwan na bibia nso
wo bo political party mu
ga party bia wa enti medama se ma yenda crew ni nyina ase yenda kwaku ma mempo mi program no enti nyankopon hire bibia se wo gibe mo ba Facebook ne so ene mo send messages no e de buy medical catch them say echina munhwe nim say Rexford J. Frimpong ebeba for NPP and Malik Adama so ebeba for the NDC nti nyame adom echina be hia ewe no so ti crew no me do bibia asempanyfo amagibra mo hwe nyina yankopon hira mo messages ni so ye dem asese mo de buy Facebook no so mo nkoso an share link no say de be ya afofrofo nyina be nya bi no ma hwe ye dem